Welcome to Caching Waves. This is an Elliott Wave update for Stellar. I'm going to get into the 15-minute count in a moment, but just wanted to give you a quick recap on my daily primary. My primary count is that we have a multi-year triangle, and we just completed the end of the triangle, and we're now resuming our trend. What that is a series of 3-wave moves as an A, B, C, D, E. We make lower highs and higher lows until we reach a point and we thrust in the continuation of the trend, which is to the upside in this point of view. So we expect all-time highs from here and not be making new lows. Now, in validation of this triangle, if we do make a slightly lower low, is the C wave at 7.02 cents. But we expect to hold above our E wave labeled here at 7.65 cents. So let's go down to the 15-minute and talk about the current count. So we're going right into this zone here, this tiny wave. There's our E wave low marked in red. And this is what our expectation is. First of all, we had a wave 1 and 2 off the low. We then had a second wave 1 and 2 as a diagonal. We expect about the 618 extension of wave 1 off wave 2 for our second 1-2. And we had our third 1-2, so 3 nested 1-2s for Stellar. After that, we came up for our third wave. In 5 waves, it was our strongest wave, our fourth and our fifth. We had a expanded flat here for our fourth, which is an A. Our B makes a higher high above the 3 and a lower low below the A wave. Expanded flat, and then we came up for our fifth wave to complete our third in blue. Currently complete or working on our fourth wave in blue and our eventual fifth wave to come. Now, important to note, our third wave target in blue, which was right up here, was at 10.65 cents. We came through that, so we have an extended third wave. So what I did in that situation is take our second extensions, the second 1-2, extended the length of wave 1 off of 1-2 in the green, and you can see our third wave ideal target, 1.618 at 10.63 cents, hit ideal target there. Our fifth wave, which was the extension of wave 1 in green off of wave 4, was at 11.35. We came up short of that, but we came into our zone we expect, which is the 200 to the 2.36 of wave 1 off of wave 2. And if I switch to linear instead of log, you can see we hit the 1-to-1. So we can take that off. So for our fifth wave, if this is our fourth wave as an ABC 3-wave move, I took the length of our wave 1 off of this low of wave 4, and our target for our fifth wave in blue is 11.99 cents. Important to note, our zone is the 200 to the 2.236. We can come a little bit higher because we did get that extended third, but this is the zone I'd be very careful, between 11.38 and 11.85. Keep in mind, this can also make multiple different patterns. If we can come up literally in a triangle because we're in a fourth wave. And if that is the case, we'd have to change where we pull this from to the end of that triangle, right, for our fifth wave target. We can also make a flat, which we just chop up here in 3-wave moves. And we'd make some sort of A, B, C, similar to this fourth wave here. And this fourth wave would move over. Again, we'd change our pivot to the bottom of that C wave. Now, if you're tracking this in real time, you can put on our B and X zone, which is the extension of wave A. You add the 1.236 and 1.382 right here. So a B wave is possible right in this zone and not invalidated till we pass the 1.618. But you can see that comes very close to our fifth wave target. So if we're getting close to that 1.618 and we don't pivot at the 1.382 and the 1.236, I'd be more likely to label this some sort of diagonal. So keep in mind, we are in a fifth wave. We can get diagonals, right? So keep an eye on both of those because both are equally as important. Right now we're right between the 236 and the 382 of this third wave. This is the zone we look for a fourth wave pivot between the 50 and the 236, and as well as within the area of the previous fourth. So we really want to see this level hold to keep it as valid as possible, right? And keep the right look, everything like that. We want to see this move up. Now, in validation of this as an impulse is the top of wave 1, but probabilities shift significantly when we pass the 50 and the 618 here at 9.15 cents, which is right by that overlap. But we want to see it pivot from right in this area. So once we get this 5-wave move up, if this is labeled correctly again, we're looking for a larger correction to correct this entire 5-wave moves. At that point, I'll pull our fibs. Again, we're looking between the 382 and the 618 for this. And all that creates is the beginning of our trend as a larger wave 1 and 2. Not bearish, it's just a stall in the trend. We just have to correct a little bit and then we continue to the upside. So think of it as just a larger time frame. This is a 15-minute trend. This larger trend would be a wave 1 and 2 similar to this on a 1-hour trend. It's just a larger fractal of this wave 1. All right, guys, so that's it for Stellar. Everything looking good. We need to hold this level and see what happens. And if something changes and we collapse, I will make sure to update that. But as of right now, this is my primary. Everything looks good. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.